Chapter 89. A Town of Ghosts. It starts out with me in my room. I am looking up some news reports on my computer when I spot one in particular. This is unusual. Vlad Masters, an outcast, the former mayor of Amity Park, is now the most hated man in the world because of his crimes against the country and his attempts to sow discord and destruction. New evidence points that he had acquired all his wealth and fortune with his ghost powers. Ghost powers? That's unusual. Vlad Masters is now wanted for all of his crimes and a bounty of $750 billion is on his head. He is considered to be armed and extremely dangerous. He can shoot lasers, replicate himself, form shields, go intangible, fly, and is believed to have many powers. He is the most dangerous enemy of world-famous hero Daniel Fenton, aka Danny Phantom, and has been known to be charismatic, charming, and a master manipulator. Lucy would like this. I close my computer and take it with me as I slide down a black slide to Lucy's crypt room. I have slides set up for each of the Loud siblings in each of their favorite colors, and they go into their room. One for each sibling. I arrive in Lucy's room and knock on her coffin. Lucy. Yes? Sorry to bother you, Lucy, but I want to ask you something. Lucy opened the coffin and rose up like Dracula. Lucy, what's up, JD, my second brother? Have you ever heard of a man named Vlad Masters? Lucy became angry. Lucy, where did you hear that name? I found it on a news report on my laptop and I wanted to see if you know about him. Here. I open my laptop and Lucy looks at what I found out. Lucy, gasp. I'm glad Vlad is now an ostracized monster. It sounds like you have a personal vendetta against him. Lucy, yes I do. It was before you came here, JD. When I got word about Vlad's dictatorship, I made it my mission to hunt him down and destroy him by any means necessary. You see, I love my ghost friends, but I am also a hunter of evil ghosts. You're a ghost hunter? Lucy, yes. Come with me. Lucy led me to a wall and she opened a hidden panel and it had a code panel. She typed in a code and the wall opened up and we went into a room with all sorts of high-tech weapons and technology. Well, what is all this stuff? Lucy, this is all my ghost hunting equipment. I am a member of an organization called SHEG. SHEG? Lucy, it stands for the Society of Hunters of Evil Ghosts. We are an organization of bounty hunters and our mission is to go after the most evil of ghosts and turn them in for the biggest bounties. Wow. That sounds very profitable. Lucy, it is. But our biggest bounty that we have yet to collect is that of Vlad Masters, aka Vlad Plas Muse. Wow. Lucy showed me a room of all her greatest catches. Lucy, these are all the ghosts we caught. They are all jars of ectoplasm. Do you recognize any of them? These are some of the enemies of famous hero Danny Phantom. That's Nikolai Technus, the ghost of science and technology. Technus, that's right. It is I, Technus, master of all things electronic and beeping. You sound almost perfectly like one of my favorite actors, Gilbert Gottfried. Has anyone ever told you that? Technus, I do sound like him, don't I? You sure do. We walked on and we met another ghost. Lucy, this is Ember McLean. She's a rock and roll ghost. I love her song Remember. Ember, I'm glad I have a fan. I also heard that you died in a tragic house fire back in the 1970s and became a ghost. Ember, yes. I was supposed to go on a date with a boy to the movies, but he never came and I went home so exhausted and died in that fire. That's horrible. That was over 40 years ago and I'm very sorry that happened to you. Ember, thanks for your sympathy. I was an unpopular high school girl that dreamed of becoming a rock star. That's a big dream. Luna wants to be a rock star like her idol Mick Swagger and she has lots of great songs. Ember, that's what I've heard. She has really great talent. I wish I could join her band. Me, maybe you can. What happened to you should have never happened at all. Lucy, what do you think? Lucy, I think she's perfect for Luna. Me, all right. I take the jar Ember was in and smash it and she rematerialized. Me, Ember McLean. Ember, that's right. I'm back. Me, here. I put my hand on her head and a blinding white light enveloped the room, and when it faded, Ember was fully resurrected. Ember, I'm alive again. Hugs me, thank you JD. Me, you're welcome Ember. I discovered that I have the power to bring the dead back to life. I found this out when I was helping Lincoln and Linka for their school project. Ember, that is wicked. What year is it now? Me, it's 2017 and a lot has changed since when you died. Ember, I know. Lucy, I'm so sorry I caused a lot of hurt. I want to redeem myself. Lucy, it's okay Ember. I'm glad you're on the path to redemption. Me, let's see more ghosts. We walk some more and Lucy reveals a small jar. Me, why is this jar so small? Lucy, this ghost is Youngblood. He's a kid ghost. Youngblood, that's right. Me, are you one of those people that was killed in the Amityville murders? Youngblood, how did you know that? Me, I just guessed. Actually, there's a lot of kids that were killed over the centuries and their murders have never been solved. Youngblood, that's true, and yes, I was killed by my brother. He killed my entire family. Me, that's awful. It was back on November 13th, 1974. Robert DeFeo Jr. killed his whole family because of drug abuse. It drove him crazy. His crimes are unforgivable. He's now spending the rest of his life in prison. All his appeals and parole hearings were denied. Ember, I heard about that. That was awful. That was 2 years before I died. Youngblood, good. I hope he burns in the netherworld. But he's still my brother and I love him. Me, I agree with you and I'm very sorry he killed you. Are you the youngest sibling, John Matthew DeFeo? Youngblood, yes. I am. Ember, weren't you 9 years old when you died? Youngblood, yes. I was a hyper kid. I love playing dress up. I like pirates, cowboys, you name it. Me, I can believe it. You have quite an adventurous imagination. Youngblood, that's true. Lucy, some ghosts are not evil. There are lots of ghosts that have helped Danny in the past. Like Princess Dorothea. We call her Dora. Me, I've heard about her. She wears a strange amulet that turns you into a dragon when you get angry. Lucy, that's correct. And her brother Prince Aragon is a ruthless monster. Me, whoa, and I love dragons, and over the centuries they've been viewed as evil, ruthless, bloodthirsty monsters, and Prince Aragon takes evil to a whole new level. But the real question is, how do we kill a ghost like Vlad Plasmius without killing Vlad Masters? Lucy, I have the answer for that. Follow me. Lucy lead me and Ember to a room and pulled out some strange claw gloves. Me, what are these? Lucy, these are ghost gauntlets. They can be used to separate a ghostly being from a human body. Me, exorcisms in glove form. Nice. Puts the gloves on. Now we need to gather an army. Over the next 18 hours we gathered up an army of ghosts. We called in Princess Dorothea, Frostbite, Danny Phantom, Tucker Foley, Sam Manson, Danielle Danny Fenton, Valerie Gray, Jazz Fenton, Cucho, and Wolf. Very, Aline, Haiku, Lincoln and Linka, Lainey, Lana, and Shannon wanted to join too. Danny, so Plasmuse has come back, hey? Me, yep. It's time to take him down once and for all. Tucker, it's truly an honor to help you, JD. Sam, same here. Danny, I'm glad to help too. Me, I know. Lana, this is gonna be awesome. Danny, Plus Muse will pay for everything he's done and more 10 times over. Me. He's plagued this world for far too long. Lainey. We don't even know where he is. Me. Actually I do. I can sense him all the way in Colorado. My old home. Haiku. I can feel it too. Dora. Let's get him team. Jazz. Yet. Let's. Ember. This is gonna be awesome. Wolf. Jess. NIVIRO K Monstro Salatro. Me. He said yes. Let's make that monster pay. Danny. I didn't know you understood Esperanto. Me. It's an auxiliary language. I studied it in the library. Valerie. We're with you all the way JD. Very. This is gonna be awesome. Aline. Yet I want to put my powers to the test. Lincoln. Okay. Operation. Get Vlad Masters / Plus Muse is a go. Linka. Yet. Let's get him. Danny. I'm going ghost. Danny transformed into Danny Phantom and Danny did the same as well. Me. Awesome. Outside. Dora became a dragon and Wolf, Pucho, Sam, and Tucker got on. Me. Let's roll. We all flew out to Colorado. 2 hours later we were over the San Juan Mountains near Telluride. Me. I've always wanted to see Telluride. It's beautiful. Lincoln. It sure is. Me. We'll sightsee later. We arrive at Vlad's beautiful mansion near Montrose. Me. Wow. Vlad sure has a nice house. Too bad he's a monster that belongs in jail. Lincoln. No kidding. This mansion would be perfect for my house. Me. It sure would be. But we'll worry about that later. Let's go. We bust in through the front door and go in. The interior was gorgeous. Linka. He sure has a lot of nice stuff. Very. Yet. No kidding. Dora turned back into her human form. Dora. Vlad sure knows how to live. Desiree. He sure does. Wolf. Vlad estes viro con stilo. Ju pli fru en lingitos en malabarehan pli bone. Me. He said Vlad is a man with style. The sooner we throw him in jail the better. Danny. That's right. I agree. Pujo barks. Well well well. Daniel and his friends are here. We all see Vlad Masters standing by a door. Me. Vlad Masters I presume? Vlad? That's correct. You must be JD. Knudsen, the famous multi-billionaire hero that saved Royal Woods from the Black Daffodil Gang. Me. You heard right. I found out on my computer that you are wanted all over the world and you have a $750 billion bounty on your head. Lincoln. And we're aiming to collect it. Lainey. Yet. So say your prayers. Vlad. Lainey loud. I heard you killed Chandler Henderson. Lainey. He got what he deserved just like you will. Vlad. We'll see. Vlad transformed into Vlad Plus Muse. Danny. I've said this a million times but you are one seriously crazed up Fruit Loop. Me. Nice one Danny. Danny. Giggles. That is really funny. Me. I am ready. I put on the ghost gloves and we fought ferociously outside. Dora blasted him with blue fire. Wolf slashed him with his claws. Pucho bit him when he became a monster big dog. Lana froze him in ice. Shannon had ghosts fly around him and pulverized him. Aline fired blasts of fire at him. Lainey entangled him in bramble vines and crushed him. Haiku fired a wave of darkness and it formed into a murder of ravens and they pecked him. Frostbite froze him in ice. Danny fired energy blasts at him. Lucy fired black lightning at him. Sam, Tucker and Valerie fired energy beams at him. And Lincoln and Linka fired lightning at him. Me. Good job everyone. Now it's my turn. I plunge the gloves into Vlad and rip out his ghost self and Danny sealed the ghost half into his thermos. Vlad was now completely powerless. Me. It's over for you Vlad. The police arrived and arrested Vlad. I beam Vlad's mansions to Royal Woods and merged our houses together. The house was now a massive super mansion. Vlad Masters was found guilty of numerous counts of fraud, theft, and robbery. He was sentenced to 753,762 years in prison without parole and was ordered to pay $4 trillion in restitution. The $750 billion bounty was given to the Knudsen Loud Anderson estate, and we expanded the mansion and made it much bigger. Danny, Sam, Tucker, Valerie, and the crew now live in one of the guest houses. Ember and Luna became best friends. Sam was happy to meet her. Wolf was now free from having to go back to Walker's prison, and Dora was now free from her brother. Frostbite went back to his people. Cujo lives with Danny, Sam, and Danny, and Valerie moved her father out of that apartment and into a bigger house in Royal Woods. The end. Another fanfiction done. I wanted to do a Danny Phantom episode. I watched Danny Phantom and it was awesome. I liked all the episodes and it was hard to choose just one. But I liked Urban Jungle the most. Quite frankly, I despised Vlad Masters, and he was evil in its purest form. He should have never had all those powers to begin with. Martin Mull did a fantastic job voicing him from 2004 to 2007. I'm glad we defeated Vlad in my story. Let me know what you all think. See you next time. Danny Phantom is owned by Butch Hartman and Nickelodeon.